You're welcome to Parenting with Mojisola. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you because I know you're an intentional parent, because this is a channel where I will be talking about parenting tips and skills that can help your parenting journey. As we all know that parenting is a journey. Parenting is not a destination. And I'll also let you know that in your parenting journey, you need lessons, you need experience, you need to be able to get informed because of the day and age that we have right now. Remember that the methods of parenting has changed and it's evolving, but the goal of parenting remains the same, which is raising a wholesome child to fulfill his or her potential while adding value to the society. Thank you for joining me. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please click the subscribe button down and you will be able to subscribe to this channel. If you are here to listen to parenting skills, you're welcome. If you're just peeping, you're welcome. And if you're just passing by, I welcome you as well. Thank you for joining this channel. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Today, I want to discuss some values that we need to teach our children as they grow older. As we all know, that your children will not remain with you forever. So there are some skills and some values that you need to impute in them. And they need to learn all these values and skills from you. As parents, you are the first role model in your child's life. So do a good job. Teach your children some values. Teach them, because it's character that will help them in any place where they find themselves. You might be wealthy, you might be opportune to have fortune, or even have a lot of inheritance for these children. But without them having a good character, it's either they waste your inheritance or they even waste the money that you're spending on them. So you need to try as much as possible as intentional parents to put some values into your child's life. And you can't just put values in a child's life. You need to be role models. You need to show example to these children. So what's the number one thing about the value I will be talking about today is respectfulness. Respectfulness. You know, we have found that many children, they tend to disrespect people. They talk down to people, not even only the people that they are mates with, or maybe their friends or their classmates, or even children in their neighborhood. They tend to talk down on people that are older than them. For instance, as parents, how do you talk to your driver? How do you talk to that nanny? How do you talk to chef? How do you talk to people that you don't even know? Maybe you are at the grocery store. How do you talk to these people? Do you look at them in a certain way because you think they are not up to your standard? Or you think, oh, you're richer than this person, you're more beautiful than this person. Probably you think you're taller than this person. Well, you may be thinking, I'm well read than this person, so I should disrespect the person. No. Every human being deserves to be respected. That is the right thing to do. And respect is reciprocal. If your child sees that you disrespect somebody, you are not teaching that child a good value. You're telling your child that it is okay to disrespect other people. In fact, you're showing a bad example by letting the child see that you are even talking down on people. There are a lot of ways that you can correct people without being disrespectful. If your driver annoys you, if your chef gets you hungry, if your nanny gets you hungry, there's a way you can talk to those people without belittling them. There's a way you can convey your message without being disrespectful to them. So respect is one of the values that you need to tell or teach your child, so that when your child leaves home or go outside, beyond, into the wider world, they will not be with you forever. They will know that my parents always respect people, irrespective of whoever the person is. This is one of the values that your child will remember. So what is the second value? The second value is being obedient. I'm talking about obedience. I know that when we were growing up, we might have been disobedient in one way or the other. It is true. It's not every time that you obey the rules, especially when your parent give you some rules. And sometimes you overlook the rules and it gets you in trouble. That's the truth. We as parents now, we have also disobeyed one rule or the other. I have disobeyed one rule or the other while I was growing up, but I was being punished and disciplined for it. So as growing up, as we were growing up, our parents, they did not stop letting us know that we need to be obedient. And that is one of the value you need to teach your children. Let them see you being obedient to the Lord of the land, to the government, to people. Let them see that you have that value of obeying rules and regulations. I've seen many parents driving their children. Peradventure, they are in a hurry or they're already running late for one meeting or the other. And the traffic light stops them. The red light says you should stop. The amber says you should get ready. And the green says go. But most of the time, some parents just run, they run across the red line. You're teaching your child that it is right to be disobedient. In fact, you are teaching your child that being disobedient and being in danger is the right thing to do. Because when you run across a light that says red, you are prone to be dangerous to other vehicles around you. It's either you cause an accident, you are hit by a car, or you hit a car because the light already tells you to stop. So you need to show, these are little examples. You may think is minute, but it's really, really important for you to show your children to do the right thing. If you know you're running late for a meeting, your child is in the car, you could easily send a text message to the person that you want to go and meet and say, I'm running late. I don't think I'll be able to be available at the right time for this meeting. Can you give me some few minutes? I will soon join you. Or you make a call and say you're running late. You know you're already running late. Please, I apologize. Give me like 10 to 15 minutes. I'll soon join you. That is the right thing to do as parents. So I've discussed about respect and I've talked about obedience. And again, honesty. Because of the advent of mobile phones, everybody has mobile phones. Almost everybody has mobile phones. And I discovered that mobile phones has added to the lies that many people lie these days. Many people just take their mobile phones, you ask where they are, and they tell you, I'm at so place. But in fact, they are right inside their bedroom. And you're thinking that, why would you lie? Tell the truth. Just tell the person, I'm not ready to pick your call right now, or I cannot attend to you right now, or I'm running late as well. What gets me, a bit angry is the fact that many parents will lie in front of their children. If you lie in front of your children are going to lie to you. They will lie when you're not there. They will lie when you're there because that is what you're teaching them. For instance, you're at home with your child, you want to take a nap or you just want to relax, you don't want to see any visitor. But unfortunately, one of your friends is around the neighborhood and he wants to just come in and say hello to you or just relax in your house for a while. But deep inside you, you don't want to see this friend because you just want to be alone all by yourself, or you want to be with your child rather than picking a call and telling your friend that I'm not at home rather. In fact, I haven't even reached my area. I'm just leaving work or I just went out right now. You are indirectly teaching your child that it is good to lie. I think what you can say at that point in time is to tell the friend that, oh, in fact, I am at home right now, but I really want to take a nap. I'm so tired. I want to take a nap. Will it be okay for me to call you when I'm ready? Maybe you can come back and check on me. Or maybe later in the evening, I could check on you as well. You are telling the child in your presence that you really want to take this nap. You really want to, rest a little bit. It's not like you don't want to see your friend, but it's not the right time. You're not lying. You're telling the friend the truth. If it's a friend that is adamant, you could put your feet to the ground and say, please, this is not the right time. Peradventure, you even want to bond with your child. You let your friend know, this is a me time with my child, and I wouldn't want anybody to distract me. So these are the things that you can teach your child about values. I've discussed respect, I've talked about obedience, and I've always also talked about being honest. These are the values we can teach our children as they grow older. And you remember that whatever you teach your child will go a long way for the child. You don't just teach your child, you model it to the child, because children do as you do, they don't do as you say. I hope you have been able to get something from what I just talked about, the tips on how you can parent your child. Thank you. Drop a comment if you have been able to learn something today. And please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to my channel, Parenting with Mojisola. Till I see you next time, make sure you work on the tips I just gave. And it will help your family, it will help your child, and the child will love you for that. Remember, the methods of parenting has changed and it's evolving, but the goal of parenting remains the same, which is raising a wholesome child to fulfill his or her potential while adding value to the society. Till I see you next time, I cherish you. Bye.